Hi there, welcome back to Marky RC. Thanks for joining us again today on the channel. Unboxing Tamiya's Astute 2022. Been after one of these for ages. Just by chance there was one in the shop, so apparently they're discontinuing this particular model, so I thought I might as well get my hands on one before the prices start to go mad. So let's have a look what we got in the box. A very thick manual. Like I say in all the videos, I think Tamiya's manuals are the best of all manufacturers of RC, to be fair, but that's just my opinion. So we get the Stardish wheel, narrow for the front, do like that style wheel, I think they look really pretty cool. And then same again for the rear. They do these Stardish wheels in so many different widths and a variety of colours. So we've got the rear wheels, which are a lot wider. They feel like they're that really hard plastic again. Then we get a pretty cool Tamiya body set. Looks like all the rear sections needs cutting out from the back of the mould. Legs and body. And I do like the styling of that. It's sort of got that vintagey race sort of truck, race car look about it, race buggy look about it. And we've got our tyres, which are a rib tyre for the front, as you can see there, and then a spike tyre for the rear. It's a shame they didn't use the Super Astute front tyres, because I think the tread pattern on them looks absolutely awesome, but maybe for running on sort of harder packed surfaces, the groove tyre might perform a little bit better. Then we've got loads and loads of parts trees. Left and right handed part trees. They're made of the really nice supple plastic. Pretty much I think the same as the Super Avante, or Avant, or however you like to pronounce it, but like a two-wheel drive version. I'll do a comparison of these because I've got a Super Avant at some point. What are the bulkhead plastics like? They're really hard. No, really nice, like Tamiya's original, really supple plastic, which I think is a lot better than the brittle stuff, because when you have a crash, it don't seem to break as many things. Then we've got our suspension arms, front and rear, and they're made of the really hard Tamiya plastic. I suppose keeps the suspension, when you set the suspension up, keeps it in a sort of truer position. More bulkheads and like the lower suspension arms. And that's the same, nice supple plastic. Drop on the floor, all the knuckles, but they are tiny compared to some of the original Tamiya steering knuckles. Got the knuckles there. They're made of this sort of supple plastic. This sort of tower's not as tappy as the harder stuff. And then we've got our chassis. Same again, a nice supple plastic. Pretty cool decal sheet, sort of reminiscing like the original colour scheme on the original Astute. And then we've got our part box. Standard driver figure and head. CVA shocks in this particular kit. So you get a choice of drivers. You can either have a full visor driver or Tamiya's standard open face driver. High torque servo saver, which is a nice little touch. Then we've got part bag A, which is a nice anodised blue motor mount, spur gear, Tamiya's thread lock and anti-wear grease, and Tamiya's other grease that they supply. Looks like you get a full bearing kit in this particular kit. Got the other bottoms of the other shock absorbers. Part bag B, ball differential, loads of hardware and our drive shaft. Part bag C, got the red springs. Not sure what whether they're a medium or a harder spring than the original. Got a lightweight, hard shock oil. Part bag C. Then we've got the Velcro tape to stick the body on. Some sponge, supposed to stop the battery sliding around. Some more ball races, some heat protective silver tape. Part bag D, you've got our other front springs, all the ball races, all the rod ends, turnbuckles are fully adjustable. So luckily no plastic bushings in this particular kit. And then we've got our shock absorbers, well, the bodies of the shocks, tiny little ones for the front and the slightly larger for the rear. And obviously Tamiya's black whippy aerial that nobody ever uses anymore because you don't need aerials so long. So what do you reckon? Looks like quite a good comprehensive kit. I want to get this one all built up, give it a run around the garden. Don't want to go too mad if they're discontinuing it because it'll end up like the original Astute, which they're just ridiculous amounts of money. So hope you've enjoyed the little unboxing video. I've got a lorry to build and then I will put this one together. Or maybe I'll put this one together first. Or maybe I'll do both at once. So keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled, sorry for the build soon, but I think maybe $249 I paid for the Astute, which isn't bad. I mean, it is got quite a few hop-ups, got some anodised aluminium parts, and it's quite sort of race buggy, leaning towards the racing style buggy. And I think as well they have you have your inboard front suspension, which is another little cool feature from Tamiya. They give you a hop-up list on the box. No, just a ball differential. Well, it comes with a ball diff anyway. Maybe they do a hop-up ball diff. But everything's in the kit, so they don't. Normally you get a little hop-up list on the side of the box, but it doesn't look like to be anything on this one. So like I say, hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the build. See you later. Bye.